The top 10 players was revealed over the weekend in the NFL. Now, this is voted by their peers in the NFL. 4 guys on defense, 6 on offense. You got 1 offensive line in Trent Williams, but there you're looking at the top 5. Wow. Your eyes go to a lot of places. Exactly right, Akbar. That Lamar Jackson is ahead of Patrick Mahomes, that Christian McCaffrey really has secured himself into the top 5 in the NFL in terms of his offensive production, everything that he can do for the 49ers. And then you look at number 1 in Tyreek Hill, and you wonder how Tyreek feels about being voted the best player in the NFL. Well, we actually caught his response.
Yeah. Just want to say on behalf of the NFL players, want to congratulate you on being voted number 1.
You lying.
No, you never.
You lying. Why you lying, boy?
Hey,
Why you lying, boy?
Hey.
Come on, boy. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on. I've been wanting that for so long, boy.
Man.
Oh, wow. That was cool to see right there. That got me a little teary-eyed right there.
I know. That was amazing.
Really cool. Man, he deserves it.
So it came out on Friday night. Your eyes immediately, like we said, go to Cheetah in the top spot. Peter, we'll start with you, just frankly about that response, but then also where else do your eyes go on that list?
Well, Tyreek is so deserving because of what he does. I've talked to defensive coordinators over the last few years, and it's like he's one of the only players you lose sleep over because there's absolutely no way to stop him. And yet, come on, what are we talking about here?
What do you mean? We're talking about Tyreek number 1.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I know the NFL Network is trying to get some clicks. I know the NFL Network's trying to make some ratings here. I get the game. What are we talking about here? Patrick Mahomes is the greatest player in the NFL. He's been the greatest player in the NFL. There's no reason to even do this list anymore. Just put Mahomes 1. I don't care when it was recorded, when it was done, when it was voted on. Mahomes is a killer, and this is only going to give him more motivation. What's crazy about this, and Jamie, you alluded to it, not only is Mahomes the 4th-ranked player on this thing, they have another quarterback ranked above him. Mm-hmm. They have another. This is the 2nd time Lamar Jackson's been ranked above Patrick Mahomes. This is the 2nd time Lamar Jackson has won an MVP over Patrick Mahomes. I'll just say this. I'm watching this over the weekend. I had to do a video on Twitter. I had to post it. I don't know why we do this. They don't need more motivation. They don't need an extra. If there was anything that could get in the Chiefs' way this year, the thing that could get in the Chiefs' way this year is that they would take it for granted and they would just cakewalk into the AFC Championship game and they would do what they would do and they would win an Arrowhead or they'd win on the road, and you know what? They've got the experience. You needed more motivation for Patrick Mahomes? This is ludicrous. I love Tyreek Hill. I like Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey as players as well. Why do we even do the list? As long as he's playing in the league, Patrick Mahomes is number 1. I don't need to watch a week of build-up and then this crazy spoiler at the end. What are we doing here? The Sixth Sense? This is unbelievable. What are we talking about?
Peter, I got to ask you, how long did it take you to find that GIF? Like, how long?
It's his most used one.
It's his most used one.
I use it all the time.
Frequently used GIFs. Peter, I have a response, but like sometimes when something really hits you in the feels like this, sometimes you get through the rant and you're like, oh, I should have said that. Is there anything else you want to put out about Mahomes being number 4? You got it all?
No, I just think
I want to give you a second time at the bat.
I just think, next summer, like, we could do all this fun, like, at least just put Mahomes 1 at the end. We could build up the suspense, but, like, do the right thing. Don't put Tyreek Hill over Mahomes.
My response is that I think 4 was generous for Mahomes this year.
Don't even try. I mean, what are we doing?
Here's what I'm going to try, okay?
Go on.
Every year, it's just a popularity contest.
Yep.
It's just student council elections.
Yep.
Last year, Mahomes' skit that he put on for the school was not one of his best skits, okay? And I want you to keep this in mind. It is a year-to-year thing. Brady did not win it every year. Brady was always the greatest player.
Of course.
He did not win it every year. It is 2024, the seasonal. I know he won the Super Bowl. It was voted on in November, December. I don't even think he was the 4th best player in the NFL. I don't. I think he's the best player of this era.
Okay.
It was not his best season. I think 4 was respectful. And bear this in mind.
Yeah.
It's voted on between Thanksgiving and New Year's, which means some of them could have voted at the last second after Christmas when they just got destroyed by the Raiders. So everyone's like, yeah, Mahomes is nice. He's the best player.
So then say that. Say it's the top 10 players in September and October, and Tua and Tyreek.
That doesn't go
and
off the
Raheem
marquee.
Mostert could be number 1, and whatever team starts off hot every year in the West Coast or in Miami.
Devon
like,
Achane was in
Devon
September.
Achane is number 5.
Player in the
If you're
league.
telling me it's a top 10 players from September 1st to Columbus Day, then yes, Tyreek Hill and Tua should be the best every year.
What do you guys think?
Well, I would tell you, though, I mean, if you look at it, by week 14, you look at what Tyreek already put up, and Tyreek had, 1,400 plus yards already. Look, he missed a game and a half. He was very, very close to breaking Calvin Johnson's all-time receiving record. The dude put up almost 1,800 yards. Heck yes.
It's great.
He should be number 1. I mean, and you talked about it earlier. You led with it, Peter. You know this. He is unstoppable. This is a coach's nightmare. This is a cornerback's nightmare. This is a defense nightmare. Like, he is a nightmare. Like, how do you stop somebody? He's 30 years old. He doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. Tyreek Hill deserves it, but what I loved most about it was his genuine reaction, because there's nothing better than getting the respect from your peers, because that's what's important, is the respect from your peers. Your peers don't respect you like that? Yeah, now, I will say on the other side of this, though, I do feel like the players are trying to piss Patrick Mahomes off.
I mean, that's the thing.
That is pissing in somebody's face and calling it rain. I mean, like, that right there is really, really
In
bad.
their face?
Like,
Welcome to Good Morning Football, Akbar.
I'm like, what are we doing here? Like,
Coast to coast.
number 4? Okay, I can see 2, but I can't see anything past 2. So I do agree, and I share your frustration with Patrick Mahomes being number 4. That was like saying, all right, here we go.
What I know you hate about it, Peter, is we're getting into the woods and we're saying the semantic. It's not about his career. It's about the season. This is when it was voted on, and you're like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, you hate that.
Michael Jordan didn't always have the best November and December. He's number 1 in the league. We didn't vote, Tyrone Muggsy Bogues number 1 because he had a cool play in September. That's not what it is.
You think that Tyreek is the Muggsy Bogues
No,
of the NFL?
I just am making a
Tweet that out.
No.
Tweet it out.
Here's another thought, though. Here's
do that to
another thought,
Muggsy.
though, too, because when do you get this thing
Muggsy.
during the season?
Correction. Sorry.
I was going to say, when you get this, the survey or whatever, the polling during the season, players are probably at that point, they're a little fed up with all of the Patrick Mahomes
Oh, so you're thinking, they're like, we're sick of him. We're not going to rank him number 1.
Jelly.
They don't realize what they're doing next off season, which is now the cameras are going to roll, and next off season we're going to see Mahomes winning his probably 3rd straight Super Bowl, and him just being like, it's because you voted me number 4. So like they don't realize back in November what they've done.
There's something called voter fatigue. We might see it in November too. It just happens, all right? It happens.
People want change.
Oh man, this segment has touched every corner of television. Peter,
took it too far.
great.